Hi everybody, thanks for joining me. Hope you're having a great day. This is Rabbi Wagensberg. I'd like to share with you today something that happened to me last week in one of the seminaries that I was teaching. The topic that I'm involved in now with this particular institution is a series on the end of days. I mentioned to the class that there are two ways for the Messiah to come. At the end of the 60th chapter of Isaiah, it tells us that those two ways are either Be'ita, which means in the appointed time. There is a certain date by which Mashiach has to arrive. And the other word used by the prophet is Achishena, which means hastened before the appointed time. So I mentioned in the class that if the Messiah comes at the final date, the appointed time, then we're going to have to go through a process which may include a Gog and Magog, Armageddon, and very painful experiences. But if the Messiah comes Achishena, hastened before the appointed time, we can circumvent all those tragedies because the negative prophecies in the Bible don't have to be fulfilled if we are deserving. Although the positive prophecies have to be fulfilled, the negative ones do not have to be fulfilled. And if Messiah, if we would deserve to bring the Messiah before the final date of the appointed time, we could cross through the finish line and circumvent all that pain and difficulty. So one of the students in the classroom, she raised her hand, she asked, Rabbi, what do we have to do to be deserving of bringing the Messiah before the appointed time? Like, do I have to change my entire life? Do I have to, take on 1,000 different, who knows what, resolutions to be a better person? I said, no, you don't have to change your entire life. It's just one thing that we have to concentrate on. She said, well, what's the one thing that we have to do? So I just mentioned that although there are many passages in the Talmud as to why our second most recent temple was destroyed, the most famous one is found in the tractate called Yoma, where it says the second temple was torn down because of something called sinas chinam, baseless hatred, where people couldn't stand each other and they harbored animosity in their hearts against each other. And if that's what tore down the second temple, then this is the key to understand how to build the third and final temple. We have to fix the mistake of the past. And that means to substitute sinat chinam with ahavas chinam, to replace the hatred with love for each other, but a baseless love, which means unconditional love, not contingent upon anything. It's just because. Like a parent loves a child, irrelevant, regardless of how they're doing on their grades, or how neat or sloppy they are in their room. It's just a love that we have to have and cultivate an appreciation who these people are. Whatever it is that we have to tell ourselves, to remind ourselves that we're all connected. All the Jewish people is one body. It's one mishpacha. It's one family. And to see the beauty in each other, whatever it takes to drive this point home, is something we should all try to further work on and cultivate and digest and absorb these views, these outlooks at other people. And as we start to love even people that rub us the wrong way, some people maybe to us are obnoxious, but we kind of get over that to see the beauty in each other. That's going to be the day that we rectify the mistake of the past. And when God sees that and all of his children are getting along together, then like any parent would say to their children, okay, after being, sent to their rooms to be cooled down, we've been sent to the exiles to kind of cool off, then God will say, okay, everyone, all children back to the living room, let's all be together, back to Eretz Yisrael, and hopefully together we'll see the coming of the Mashiach, the building of the third Beis HaMikdash, and a true world of true peace and harmony, where people love each other. That's truly paradise. We should all be zoche, merit, to witness together, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Have a beautiful day. This has been Rabbi Wagensberg.